Go, Fifi.
These pre-mades their armor classes are ridiculous. I'm trying to find one. Perhaps I can make you a ranger. That's fine. Okay, so I got a PDF I'm gonna send you real quick, Joe.
Yeah.
And it'll
Is
give you
Kyrie
your
making
stats
out
and
with her pet right now?
stuff. She is. She's getting molested.
Bestiality, brother.
All right, guys. In the land of Ashtel, in a city named Highshire Grove, you find yourself knee-deep in adventure. Who could have guessed? This place has many different races, and mostly everyone speaks common. Or there's like a blend of everyone's kind of a melting pot all around this entire area and the city surrounding. First things first, you guys are all sitting in a tavern, having a few brews, but it's just you three and the tavern keep. And this is where it starts. You don't know why you're there. You're actually kind of in a haze and confused. You're not sure if you know each other either. You should probably, get to know each other. All right, guys. So this is on to you. You guys can do whatever you would like. You guys are all sitting at the same table, looking at each other, kind of awkwardly, because you don't know each other. At least you don't think.
I guess I just introduced myself as Darganath and asked him, do you guys know how you got here?
You guys don't, by the way. For some reason, you can't remember anything. I mean, you know your name. You know your, long-term memory, like, in the past. But you don't know anything.
I only have to assume that this tavern has the good shit, and I just can't remember how I got here because of the party I had last night.
Hey, what's up, Buhan? Welcome, my dude. Any thoughts, Joe and Kyrie? Are you gonna introduce yourselves to Dragonath here, or just?
I'm trying.
I know it's awkward out the gate. Don't worry, guys. It's okay.
Not awkward. I'm just trying to come up with my name for my ring.
Okay.
Well, I'm Alry. And I don't know how I got here.
I am Gordon, and I don't know how I got here. But I am a tremendous ranger. I nail every single shot except for one that cost me my wife.
I like it. Excellent. All right, guys. So, you see the tavern keep eyeballing you eerily.
Does anybody all of a sudden want to go buy a drink?
I do.
I think we need another round. Let's go talk to the tavern keep.
Sounds good.
So as you guys approach the tavern keep, he continues to stare at you. He lets out a He doesn't say anything.
I'm going to just stare at him uncomfortably until he says something.
Says, well,
I'll ask him what his best top of the line drink is.
there are no drinks. You drank them all.
You have no Blue Moon? Product placement.
Ah, that's the best. Where's the orange?
I am not aware of any blue moon. I want you to leave this place.
You want me to leave? Why? I mean, I assume that we're the life of the party here.
Can't you see? Everyone is gone because of you.
Could you just tell us what happened? See, we're a little hungover, and our friend is missing.
He walks to the door and opens it.
All right, guys, I guess we're not wanted here. We'll find the next tavern.
So as you approach the door, you notice that looking out, it's completely pitch black. Right outside the threshold of the door, everything is black.
We need to find some light.
Where's the sun?
So this is a typical tavern. There are candles and things strewn across the walls and some on tables. Barkeep returns back to behind the bar.
What time is it?
You're unsure.
Ask the barkeep what time it is.
It seems peculiar. Outside doesn't seem like normal darkness, like it would be nighttime. it's completely black in sort of an odd space type way. All right, what you guys got any teamwork here? Any thoughts for getting out of there?
Can any of you guys see in the dark? It's way too dark for my human eyes.
So, Kyrie, you have dark vision, and you notice that it is still pitch black, which is uncommon because normally you would be able to see, even in pitch black darkness, you would be able to see dimly. Although outside this door is still pitch black.
I'm gonna say screw this barkeep for kicking us out in the pitch black and grab a candle, and throw it out the door, and see what the heck is going on.
So as you throw the candle outside of the door, the light of the candle actually goes out as you throw it, but it falls when it goes out the door into a pit of darkness and goes out of your sight. It's gone.
Oh my Jesus Lord.
The barkeep
That's
looks
all.
at you and he says, "Suppose you want to know how to get out of here, don't you?"
Yeah, a little bit. This is
Kind of sketchy over here.
what the hell is this place?
All right. He says, "You see that altar next to the fireplace? It requires a blood sacrifice from one of you.
Oh, so
Only one's life will open the key to get out."
Okay, perfect. So the barkeep, you're volunteering to be the light.
Do you say that to him?
So,
Yes, barkeep, are you volunteering to be the life to get us out of here since you want us gone so bad?
He tells you, "You've got to be crazy if you think you can kill me. It's got to be the one of you. You can handle this in whatever way you want, Joe. You can do anything. You could immediately go up and kick the barkeep in the nutsack. You could jump out the door. You could do whatever."
I would like to hold my bow to his face and make him sacrifice himself.
Okay,
There we go.
so
Now he's getting into the spirit.
as you reach your bow up to hold it to his face with an arrow in the quiver, he quickly smacks the bow away and lifts your chin and stabs you in the neck with a knife, and you die immediately. Okay? He then pulls out his axe and starts approaching you, Windsor.
Wow, so death immediately.
Come on,
This guy's a fucking legend.
stop it.
Anything
I
you'd
just
like to
wanna-
do, Windsor?
I want to size this guy up. Does he looks pretty tough, I'm guessing.
So he actually looks like a guy that's in his mid-40s that drinks a lot of beer. Nothing impressive. It seems kind of peculiar that he's so strong.
Right.
I'm gonna take our guy that just got stabbed in the throat and throw him.
Okay. The barkeep says, "Well done. I suppose you can leave then."
God damn it!
Okay, so the door, now it looks like it's light outside with a radiant light coming through, calling you to the door. Joe lies dead on the ground.
I will walk into the light.
All right, so as Windsor walks into the light, everyone, you guys' vision all goes into bright, including you, Joe. And you guys all lift your heads up, and you're now awake in a tavern. It was all a dream. Nice cooperation. So you wake up for real in the tavern this time.
Ugh.
And
Now we see the dynamics of the group. We got the murder hobo and the guy who's willing to use anything, including murder hobo. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. So you wake up and you know that you had a job. And you guys are like, what was my job? Right as you guys are waking up, you look at each other, you know each other. You guys were hired on to a mercenary crew. And you guys are new initiates, and you were sent out to retrieve payment from somebody who has not paid yet in this town. As you look up, you see your party's leader. His name is Marcus. Grizzled-looking fellow. Looks like a fighter of sorts. Short sword in hand. Comes through the tavern door. And he says, "Come on, you lazy slacks. We need to get this payment and get on our way." "What's up, Miss J?" Don't all jump out up at once now.
Go by mama.
Okay.
Thank you.
I take one last swig of my fine drink and I get ready to go.
Excellent. You your hangover's feeling better, you know, hair of the dog.
I'm gonna ask the barkeep if he has any blue moon, because I just had a nightmare that I was in a world that.
Luckily he does actually, and he fills you up a glass and says, "This one's on the house. Thanks for the great party last night." He seems much nicer than he did in your dream.
I'll chug it down, wipe my mouth, and be like, "Okay, I'm ready to go now. Let's do what we got to do."
Excellent. All right, Kyrie, I assume you're joining these guys.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's the spirit.
So as you guys walk across town, because you know this is a normal town with wooden structures, and you guys are going towards this person's house. Marcus is telling you his name is Vulcan, and he is not paid for services. He's about 2 weeks late, and it's time to go enforce and take what is the mercenary crew's, you know, what is theirs. And he owes you guys 300 gold pieces currently. He asks you guys if you have any questions on the way there.
Do we happen to work for, like, you know, some kind of mafia or something?
I mean, it's kind of that way. It's like, you know, sword for hires and assassins and different kinds of, you know, extortion people, and it's a mercenary crew. You guys are, I mean, the crew is basically trying to grow, become more famous, more renowned. And you guys are initiates in this.
Let's go jack this dude up and get our gold.
Agreed.
All right.
Bitch better have my money.
Cutting straight to the chase. What's up, Fatal Murder? How's it going? All right. You guys approach this home. It is gated, but the gate is open. And there appears to be one guard-looking fellow outside of this house. So your party leader, Marcus, approaches this home and says, "Is Vulcan here?" The guard waves him inside and opens the door. You guys shuffle down through the house and go to a man who has 2 other guards sitting next to him, and he is sitting in a small throne room of sorts. You guys now standing in front of that throne. Marcus says, "Well, this is your show. Come on, initiates."
I'm gonna look and be like, "I apologize. I must excuse myself. Where's the nearest bathroom?"
Vulcan peers at you. He's an older gentleman. He peers at you and kind of scowls and says, "You will not use my restroom."
Well, I mean, I can pee on your floor right here if you want. I gotta go somewhere.
This is your choice. We will do
I'll go
it appropriately.
Fine, I'll go in the corner and start whipping it out to go pee and see what he does.
Okay, as you walk towards the corner, one of his guards grabs you by the collar and throws you back to the center of the room. He says, "I do not appreciate your disrespect.
I just have to use the bathroom. Fine.
And for this, you will pay." He reaches to his right and pulls a lever. You guys fall through the floor about 15 feet.
As
The
I'm
doors,
falling, I just needed to use the bathroom.
the doors close above your head. And you guys are now in a dim lighted cavern of sorts, along with your party leader, Marcus. He is obviously irritated and irritated with you guys for getting him in this conundrum. You guys are in a standard room with a few barrels, wet floors, and a hallway in front of you. What's up, Catmaster? How's it going, my dude? Windsor pisses himself as he falls, says Wando. I am this time, Catmaster. Yes.
I gotta check these barrels.
All right. Checking the barrels, you notice that they're full of rotted peanuts.
I will eat the peanuts.
Oh, okay.
I'm starving.
Okay, so do a Constitution check to see if you can keep the peanuts down without puking. So, what's your Constitution on that sheet you've got there? Let me see. I'll pull it up. Let's see. Your Constitution is 14, so he's +2. Okay.
That should be a con save, so I think as a fighter he's proficient in a con save.
Ooh, okay.
I'd have to
go
double
then.
check.
I'll take it. So you get a +4 to your roll. Bald, thank you for the host, my dude. Alright, so I'm gonna roll here on screen. You can watch it. It's the D20. Whoa, okay. Looks
check that
like
out.
a 5. +4 is gonna be a total of 9. So you put the peanuts into your mouth, and they taste horrible, like they are hundreds of years old. And you vomit up some of that beer that you had drank earlier.
Sorry, one second.
Excellent, excellent. All right. Other than that, nothing else really in the room. Mark says, "Come on, let's get out of here." He begins to walk down the hallway. Are you following? And in what order?
I'm at the end.
Okay, Kyra's bringing up the rear.
Okay.
Second to last, since he's not talking.
Alright, Joe's
Alright.
right behind him. Alright, so you guys are about 5 feet apart. You watch Marcus walk down this hallway. And you hear a clicking noise. And as you do, some type of liquid falls from the ceiling all over Marcus, and he's coated. He's like, "Ah, what is this? It smells terrible." As he turns around, back facing you guys in the hallway, and pacing backwards, another click happens. And as that happens, a small pot filled with fire falls to the ground. Marcus ignites into flames, and he begins screaming and bashing himself on both walls and asking for you guys' help.
Well, it's a good thing they didn't let me use the bathroom. So I will start peeing on him to see if I can put the fire out.
Alright, he's wailing on the ground as you whip your weenie out and start peeing on him. But your fire hose is just not enough. The GPMs are not enough, and Marcus lies dead in ashes and piss beneath your feet. And he eventually peters out and goes out. It is clear that this place may be riddled with traps.